Hello, welcome to the Boyd and Silver Martin fan club. I thought I'd do a quick video of the cross-country lessons I got off Ian Stark the other day. Ian Stark's currently employed by the US Equestrian Federation, and he's come in as a cross-country advisor. So he actually came to our farm here in Pennsylvania at Windura and taught a cross-country clinic for some of the top American riders. The first horse you're seeing here is Denise Leahy and Pierre Collins' horse Cortez. Cortez is he's gone advanced. He's done a couple of 2-stars. Denise and Pierre actually bred this horse. I think he's a 9 or 10-year-old. Anyway, Ian worked a lot with me, trying to warm him up and getting him a little bit rounder in his neck to get him using his back end, and he jumped really well.
Hello.
Our next start with Cortez, I think, is Millbrook Advanced. The next horse we jumped was a younger up-and-coming horse, a horse called Ringo Starr. He's owned by Scott and Helly Goodrich from up north, up in New Hampshire. He's a thoroughbred, really talented horse. He's green, he's a lot greener. He's about 2 years behind Cortez in his training, as you can see. So we did a little bit more simple exercises with Ringo. Ringo's done a couple of prelim horse trials. He's done really well. His jump's still developing. He's really fast cross country. So Ian was getting me to work Ringo a little bit slower than what we'd ever compete with him. And this was the first time Ringo did a number of these fences. You can see he's a little bit green at this sort of jumps, but he's going to be a good one. I think she'll probably do a 1-star on him, take him intermediate next year. Off the track American thoroughbred.
Hello.
Ian had us jumping that sort of 1 stride down the hill. You saw Ringo just bump his knee there. And the second time through we picked it up. That's quite a hard task for the horse. They sort of come up the hill, and as they jump the first one on the mound, they look down and see in 1 stride they've got another log. So it was quite a test. Good to see the old thoroughbred still strong in eventing. It's a beautiful type, this horse. He's about 16.3. Good mover, go all day. A little bit keen, he's definitely a racehorse. This is the second day of the clinic. This is a horse that I own in partnership with Nancy Hathaway and Kathleen Crompton. He's a horse named Barry, and that's his show name too, Barry. A mate of mine, Peter Barry, bred this horse. Mother side's Primitive Rising. He's by an English sire called Cavison Liberator, and he's good. He won his last start. He did an intermediate a couple of weeks ago at Warradaka and won that. Nice big jumper. Still green, like when you point him at these corners and narrows, he still has a little bit of a look, or you feel him sort of be a little bit jinxy on that last stride. But Ian came the night before the clinic and we set up all these fences, and it's good actually, because I'm usually setting the fences, and it's definitely a slightly different style. Ian wasn't quite happy with the way Barry rode through there. It got me to punch up the canter a little bit more to his mound 1 stride jump there. My goal with Barry would be to aim him towards a CCI 2-star at Fair Hill later this year. I think could be a big time horse. He's got the scope, he's got the gallop, good mover, and a big jumper, as you can see. It's the first time I put Barry through this coffin, and Ian had me sort of revving his canter up a little bit before the coffin, but without letting him get fast. I bought Barry as a 3-year-old from Peter, and he's exciting. Probably spend a lot of next year doing some intermediates on him, maybe in advance towards the end of next year. But he's a cool horse. He's He's not that big. Silver makes fun of him. She calls him the Dachshund. He's a little bit short legs. Yeah, I like him though. I was terrified coming into this line. This is a lot more than I'd usually school Barry at home, so it was good having Ian there making me do stuff that I don't want to do, and this is quite a lot to look at for a young horse, but he jumped it really well. The final horse that we jumped, so a new horse for me, his name's Wackernabe, sorry. Monty we call him. He's a German sport horse. The mother side's Heraldic, which is a very famous thoroughbred line over there in Europe at the moment. He's owned by a group of four owners: Gloria Callan, Nancy Hathaway, Trish Boone, and Beth Myers. And he's the greenest of the four horses that I took to the clinic. So all these fences were the first time he's seen. You can sort of see that he's a little bit greener than the other guys, and we had to repeat a couple of the exercises. He's only done training horse trials so far. He's got one more training to do, and then I'm going to move him up to prelim, most likely at the Millbrook horse trials. But he's really, really talented. I love riding him. Got a big scopy jump, great feel. So it was great working with Ian with this guy. So thank everyone for tuning into the video, and it was a great clinic, and look forward to checking in with you next time.